welcome back.
Hi, Jimmy.
Yes, they love you. We love you. You look stunning. Welcome back. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Since you've been here last, you are now Emmy-nominated and a best-selling author. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You want me to treat you differently? Has it gone to your head now? Best-selling author?
It's not going to go to my head. It took a long time for me to reach any signs of success. I know who I am, and I don't take it for granted.
Oh, you're the best. We love you, bud. Congrats on everything. I've been thinking about you because I know David Lynch was a dear friend of yours who passed away not too long ago, and I'm very sorry to hear that.
He was such an incredible human being, a mentor, a friend. He changed my life.
He did. Mulholland Drive
yeah.
was your first big break, right?
First, I mean, I had been acting for many, many years, but living very much under the radar and hadn't reached anything that sort of, changed anything. And he saw something in me. He took a big chance on me, and the way he casts is very different. I guess I'd seen this casting director a bunch of times, and she called me in, but I never had quite got the job. And in this case, he wanted to see people, and he looks in the books that Joanna Ray, the casting lady, provides him, and she shows maybe 5 to 10 pictures. And if you're girl number 3 and he meets you and he loves you, then he can just offer you the job because he has his vision and he can
So he
direct
kind of
anyone.
cast you off your headshot?
Yeah, off my headshot.
We actually had
a
headshot.
There
Is
it
this
is.
the headshot?
Yeah, that's my brother took that actually. Yeah,
I mean,
and it's not an embarrassing headshot even today.
No, I love this headshot, yeah.
I'm not embarrassed about that. You know, the hair is actually okay, you know, and it's at least probably from the 90s or, you know.
Your brother took this?
Yeah.
Oh, talented.
Yeah, he's a very successful photographer to this day, but we did it in my bedroom. I just put up a sheet and did my own hair and makeup.
Isn't that the best? You put a sheet up and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had
professional.
full makeup on in my headshot, my first headshot.
Do you have it here by any
eyeliner?
chance?
No, thank goodness.
How is the
It's
hair?
removed from the internet. Oh, it's terrible.
You paid lots of money.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So he looks at this and goes, that's it, great.
This is the girl.
And you start filming the movie right there.
Well, actually, it was a TV series, and
Really?
yeah, for ABC, and we shot a pilot, and it was supposed to, be a regular series like Twin Peaks, and and they rejected it because it was too weird. David
Mulholland
Lynch.
Drive. No way.
Yes.
Wow.
And then it sat on the shelf, and I thought, oh, my dumb luck again, you know, just...
That's my break, and
yeah,
you're missing your big break.
I thought I had the biggest break, and there it went again. And it sat on the shelf for a good year and a half, and then his French producers said, hey, what about that? Let's get that back, and can you come up with an ending? And so he came up with, went into a deep meditation, and he... had some ideas percolate, and then he wrote another 20 pages, and we shot it, and it was a movie that premiered at Cannes, and then that changed my life from there on.
Now, here you are. Now, we miss him. I want to talk about your new movie, okay? The Friend. Can we set up what this movie's about?
Yes. The Friend, it's an adaptation, a wonderful adaptation of a book written by Sigrid Nunez, and it's a very unlikely story about a friendship. This woman is in the middle of her life and stuck in her writer's block, and her best friend and mentor suddenly passes.
Who's played by Bill Murray?
Played by the fabulous Bill Murray.
Yeah, he's the best.
He really is.
I love Bill Murray.
I know. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
And she's mad about it. And not only because it was so sudden and, you know, he took his own life very sadly, but he lumbers her with this dog, this gigantic, majestic beast of a dog.
Giant Great Dane.
150 pounds. She lives in, if anyone's from New York here, she lives in a rent control apartment in the West Village. And it's a studio apartment, and there are no pets allowed.
You actually brought the dog is with you tonight.
We might just have a special visitor. We don't have Bill Murray, but we do have a four-legged special
Can we bring him
creature.
out? Can we bring
He travels with a very fancy bed.
Yeah.
Which I... Good visit.
Very cute. Oh, hi. What's the dog's name?
Bing.
Bing.
That's his real name.
Hi, Bing.
And his name in the movie is Apollo.
Wow.
And anyway, we fall in love, basically, in
Yeah.
this movie. A new friendship is formed. And you can see why. He melts your heart.
I mean, oh my gosh. And what is it like acting with a Great Dane?
Well, look at those ears. He listens and hears everything. He absorbs all vibrations, all inconsistencies, he's just alert all the time. And so actually exchanging feelings with him is very easy. Wow. And he knows how to act. I'm not kidding you. But
you have a dog in real life.
I have a dog.
Yes. And what is the name of your dog?
Izzy. She's quite different.
Yeah, here's a picture of Bing and Izzy. Can we zoom in on
they
this?
became mates. So you can see the scale.
Izzy can fit in Bing's mouth.
Correct.
Yeah.
A little snack.
Yes,
hors d'oeuvre.
exactly. And an hors d'oeuvre. Did they get along?
They did. Because he's a gentle giant. Even I know his size looks daunting, but he's so gentle.
But what's it like walking him through the streets in New York?
Well, this is the thing, is in New York, there's many unpredictable things that can take place, not just, traffic or bikers, but you've got people who are obsessed with him and just want to come straight up and say, oh my God, let me say hi.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Right in the middle of a scene.
Yeah.
And then there's other dogs who are like, I can go, stride down the pathway too. He's still intact.
But also, what do you do? Because you're very petite. I mean, I would be.
Yeah, you have to do a lot of training so he trusts you and listens to you. It's a dominance thing. You have to make sure he knows you're in charge.
Does he do any? I know he's an actor. Sorry. To disrespect Bing, but does he do any tricks besides acting in films?
Oh, yeah, he can do some tricks.
He
definitely looks tired, but do you like to sing, Jimmy? I think you do.
Yeah.
Would you like to sing a song with me?
Yes. and Bing? I would love to.
Well, we could get Bing to join in.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, a song without words. Let's just do some...
Wait, what do we do? Wow, that's amazing. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Naomi Watts in The Friend. Take a look at this.
Going where the weather suits my clothes.
No, not that way. Here, let's back up. Sorry, ma'am.
No dogs inside, ma'am.
What?
No dogs inside.
I have an appointment. I'm running late. So can you just help me?
No
I have an appointment. Can you let me in?
I can't, I'm sorry.
Sir, can you call your boss, please?
Please remove the dog.
No, I will not. Just let me inside, please.
It's my job on the line.
Okay, right. I'll sit here too.
Here, 5-3 to base. Going where the weather suits my clothes.
Naomi Watts, everybody. The Friend is in select theaters this Friday and opens nationwide on April 4th. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.